I share with you all the trip to Europe I had earlier this year for late December to about the second week of January. We went to visit London, Paris, Rome, Vatican City, Florence, Milan, Switzerland, and Frankfurt. So, seven different cities in a little over 2 weeks. In my flight to London, I saw The Musicians, which was a French movie, and it talked about teamwork, talked about setting aside egos, and it was about a daughter trying to restore her father's legacy. And one of the things the composer for the piece they were playing was music is for what words cannot express, and that really struck me because I've been looking at my own music, and I'm definitely not playing to. I'm not definitely using the full palette of skills and styles I've been exposed to. Guitar and voice is great, but that's not all I can do for music, and it really convicted me about like being faithful with everything that God has shown me as and given me access to as a musician. Also, I got to see the classic art that's so famous in Europe. The art that's lasted centuries and thousands of years, and it reminds me of my early taste in music, where I really just stuck to classical music, and it reminded me that I should aspire to create something beautiful and lasting, and that I want to make my music something that expresses what God intends for us and aspires us to it. I also saw a difference between a secular city, Paris, and Rome. Paris doesn't represent France very well. A lot of the French people we saw that wasn't from Paris was very, very friendly. And Rome, it felt like the spirit of God was there, and I saw we were able to see where the new lots of the New Testament took place. Through this trip I learned to trust God in adversity, and that sometimes the trials are appearing because He wants to call you to something. And I'm gonna share photos about how I believe that it was God's will for us to be on this trip to and to show everything that I have learned today. I also our flight from our initial flight got canceled, so that was very difficult and honestly one of the most stressful times I've been through. And I'm glad God was with me there, or I could have had like a nervous breakdown or something. So, photos to come.